Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne. So what's up, guys? We are streaming on multiple platforms. I'm streaming on Black Gen Z Mindset on YouTube. Streaming on Reclaim Your Throne on YouTube. Twitch. Kick, X, and Instagram. So, whatever is more convenient for you guys to watch it on, I advise you to, and if you are watching from X, come over to YouTube, come over to Instagram, come over to the Kick, come over to the Twitch, add me on everything so that you can get the notifications, because some of these apps aren't sending out my notifications because I am, I guess, a controversial figure on these interwebs, and they have me pegged Pause. And they're, you know, doing some throttling of my channel, some you know, backstage throttling, if you will. But that's not going to stop the message today. Oh no, because today we're going to be talking about these hoes. Okay, surprisingly so. We're going to be talking about these hoes, and specifically we're going to be talking about the women who are going under the knife, the BBL bandits who are risking their lives, leaving their children to fend for themselves in this lonely world. And it's caught another body, unfortunately. Okay, the BBL surgeons have caught another body. And, you know, I want to talk about these BBLs before we get into the video, because we understand the dangers of BBLs. We know that it's one of the most dangerous cosmetic surgeries, because we've seen so many women under the knife and try and get this BBL surgery done pass away. Now, I'm going to show you an image of what this woman looked like who wanted to get this BBL. And I'm going to let you know where she went and got her BBL from, most likely off of recommendation of her friend. And we know that, you know, because this is a dangerous surgery, you have to have the best surgeons. You're going to have to spend a lot of money. And that's what these hoes don't want to do. They're on a 9-to-5 salary. Okay. They are on a can't afford it salary, but they're taking you know, cemetery chances going overseas to Colombia. Okay, they're trying to get the Colombian booty without working for it. So they're going overseas to Colombia. They're getting these BBLs, and a week later, they're dying. They're dying. And I told you guys, these BBL surgeons don't give a fuck. They'll take another bitch fat and put it in your ass. An incongruent, non-compatible bitch's fat is going in your ass. And y'all hosts continue to still go over there to Colombia thinking that you're getting a leg up on the competition. Ooh, I'm getting my BBL for 8 bands. Meanwhile, you're going to have craters in your booty and you're going to be sore as fuck. Then that shit going to start leaking, and then it's going to get infected. And then you're going to have real live rotten booty syndrome. You're going to be diagnosed with rotten booty syndrome over here in the States. So y'all hoes keep playing with God if you want to. Okay? Y'all hoes keep playing with God if you want to. God is sending the message very clear. The BBLs in Colombia, cut it out, bitch. Cut it out. So, let's bring up the story here. We have another victim to the BBL. NYPD detective and loving mother of 3. Oh, yeah. Dies in Colombia week after butt lift procedure. Okay. So she got the memo. It came from the top down that big booty Latinas were going to be free of deportation from Trump's ICE, very aggressive ICE, I might add. But she got the word that you know, big booty Latinas was going to be spared. So obviously she's a torta, and they realize, oh well, the fat hoes, they getting deported. I done seen a video of a fat bitch. You know what I'm saying? She was a Hispanic bitch. She was a fat bitch. She passed the refrigerator stage, and then they went and deported her ass. So goddamn, I'm like, oh shit, let me get this ass real quick. She like, let me get this ass real quick so that I don't get deported. Okay. Meanwhile, she got exported to hell. Okay, so an NYPD detective and loving mom of 3 dies a week after receiving a butt lift and liposuction procedure in Colombia, prompting her grieving husband to request an investigation into her sudden death, according to sources and reports. Oh, it's over. Nigga, you don't know where she was going? You don't know the surgeon in Colombia that she was going to visit? Huh? No? That's on you, nigga. If your bitch is going out the country, you better know exactly where she going. You better know exactly where she going. You better have an address. You better have some. But see, I mean, I'm putting half of this on the hubby because he probably like, oh, hell yeah, go get the BBL. Go get the BBL. I'll see you when you come back. I'll see you when you get back. Don't even know the doctor that she went. What investigation do you need? You should have the doctor medical information right in front of you. So what more of an investigation do you need? I guess let's figure out who actually did the procedure. But if I got the doctor's name, I'm expecting that the buck's gonna stop with him. The buck is gonna stop with him. So Detective Alicia Stone, 40, and that's another problem. That's another problem. Shout out to Corny with the 199 super trap.
Oh, say less.
Appreciate the support there, Corny. But yeah, we got Detective Alicia Stone, 40. Bitch, you 40 years old. Talking about somebody need a BBL. How about you get your fat ass in the gym? How about you get your fat ass on the hashtag Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course? You mean you know that course I tried to put y'all on? You know that course that I'm trying to let you guys be aware of that played 4, 5, 6 times in the intro? Yeah. The course is going to save your life. Advance your athleticism. Yeah, that course. But she was too lazy to work out because, bitch, you're 4D. 4-0. You took that time in your youth. You did not, retain your figure. You got out of shape. Hey, it happens. We understand that. But to go to Colombia, bitch, you couldn't save up 25 bands to get the procedure, get put on the wait list in America. America. Like you done made it all the way to America, then you going back to Colombia to get a medical procedure, a very risky medical procedure. I mean, this is the idiocracy of these bitches, bruh. This is the hubris of these hoes thinking that they can, pump fake God. They think they gonna do the shy on God. Pump fake, draw the foul. And one. Y'all ain't Shy Alexander. This shit ain't gonna work. You hoes are not God. Y'all have to understand that. So you over there, you trying to goddamn Dr. Frankenstein your body, Dr. Frankenstein your booty. Talking about it's alive. No, you're not alive no more. I mean, you cooked yourself, bitch. You cooked yourself. Shout out to the kick stream. We got Usagi. Was good. He said, "What's good, big dog?" He said, "Their gang." Yep. We in the chat. We see you, big dog. We see you. Chat said, "What's up?" Chat active tonight. Okay. Let's get a few more people in this motherfucker. Send this to your friends. Send this to somebody who need to hear this. Send this to your bitch. Okay. But you're 40 years old, Alicia Stone, Detective Alicia Stone. What do you need a fat ass for on the NYPD? God damn. What do you need a fat ass for on the NYPD? Let's just break this down. You're a 40-year-old bitch. The husband didn't even understand. Oh, what is she getting this fat ass for? Nigga, you think she was getting that fat ass for you? Oh, behave. She was not getting that ass for you, hubby. So no wonder he didn't know no information about it. He thought she went on a girl's trip. She done told him, oh, yes, I'm going to Colombia to see my, my abuela. She thought she was going on a girls' trip. You ain't going on no damn girls' trip. She went to go get a fat ass, come back to the States, serve him divorce papers, and get her a baller nigga. So she can jet a set around the world, go to Dubai, and get shitted on for 30,000. You know the new price 30,000. It used to be 75 racks. The new price to get dookied on in Dubai is 30,000. So yeah, the bitch has done destroyed the dookie market. They done destroyed the dookie market. How you destroy a dookie market? Well, ask these hoes, because they done did it. And they done lowered the price of the Dubai porta potty. Okay? So Detective Alicia Stone, 40, was rushed to Fundación Valle del Lili Hospital. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. In Cali, Colombia. I don't want no damn hospital named Lili. What the hell? Bitch, that wasn't a red flag? Bitch was rushed to Fundación Valle del Lili Hospital in Cali, Colombia. Bitch, if the hotel's name is Lili, run. I mean, that's a telltale sign. That's a telltale sign right there. Okay, I ain't stepping foot in no hotel talking about some Lili. Bitch, you better Lili my health insurance. Lili me the fuck alone. What you talking about? Some damn Lili hospital. I ain't paying that bill. God damn it. I'm walking out on the doctor. You dig? So she was rushed to the Lili Hospital in Cali, Colombia, after she was discovered unresponsive in her hotel room around 6:30 a.m. Thursday, according to law enforcement sources. So here she is. She wanted to remove the big back and put it in a big ass. The 13-year-old NYPD veteran, who was a part of the department's Internal Affairs Bureau, was pronounced dead just an hour later, sources said. Her cause of death was listed as unspecified cardiac arrest, the sources added. Damn, these BBLs got bitches having a heart attack. These BBLs got to be, oh shit, I got a fat ass. Shaking up. Oh, god damn. My heart tightening up. These BBLs causing blood clots, bitch. The fat is suffocating your veins. That booty is stopping circulation to your heart valve, bitch. Take it out. Take it all out, please. For the love of God. And she know that damn BBL was sore as hell. She know that shit was sore as hell. She's like, oh, is this how it's supposed to feel? Is this how it's supposed to feel? It hurting. Doctor say, hey, bitch, just take some more perks. Oh, you got the 30 milligram perks? I'm going to give you the 50s. Matter of fact, here are 60. Bitch, shut up and stop crying. All you bitches just come here for a fat ass, then start crying when you get one. Can't even sit on that ass. He said, by the way, G, listen, do you need any custom stuff like Twitch assets, animations, emotes, shit for your channel? Not at the moment, bro, but I appreciate the services. All right, Stone had undergone a liposuction and gluteal fat transfer procedure in the country on October 16th, just 1 week prior, according to the sources. She was taking anticoagulants and pain medications as part of her post-operative plan and was transferred to a hotel to recover after the surgery, sources said. Her husband, Michael Stone, told the Daily News that he intends to request an autopsy and probe what led to her sudden death. The doctor who called me from Colombia just called me and told me my wife had just passed away, Michael told the outlet. God damn. She didn't have any information. Tell me when I was asking her. Something just doesn't add up, he said. So she didn't have any information to tell him. To be called Thursday and told that she passed away, that is just shocking and hurtful, Michael added. I don't have the facts, and that's what I need. The facts of what happened. Michael recalled that his wife was perfectly fine just before her procedure. Yeah, no shit. And had told relatives the day before her death that she was feeling all right. I mean, these things go bad all the time. So they put the fat in the ass. It was probably another bitch's fat. And the way that when you see the way they break down that fat with that metal rod, I mean, it's very easily conceivable that you could miss, you could make a mistake. And every stroke of the rod to break down that damn fat it has to be precise, and you can't make mistakes with that. And obviously in Colombia, they don't give a fuck. They're making mistakes. They're butchers over there. They're butchers. I'm talking about butchers, bro. I'm talking about chop your body up and put it in a barrel. You know? Alicia's kindness, courage, and compassion touched everyone she met, both in and out of uniform. Her unexpected passing has left a tremendous void in the lives of her family, friends, and fellow officers, the fundraiser said. Well, thank God the husband is there to take care of the kids. Sounds like he's a more responsible steward anyway, not over here chasing, cosmetic surgeries and a fatter ass. I hope he knows that she went to go get that fat ass so that she could leave him, though. I mean, there's no way that she was going to get that big old ass, come back to the States, because she had a lot of fat. Look at her. She's a fat bitch. So there's no way she was going to get all that fat and then put it in her ass and come home and then fuck the same man. Nah, that ain't how it worked. Nah, that ain't how it worked. Shout out to Akon Skates. He says, BGZ, what's good? What's goody? Yeah, we back on it on the BGZ channel. The only reason I stopped posting on BGZ is because I did install that new hard drive. But, when I was trying to do my uploads on Adobe Premiere, it was giving me hella errors. And I was trying to figure it out every single day. And I believe I finally figured it out. There's still some issues, but we're going to try and get everything up to speed, and daily videos coming out tomorrow on BGZ as well. But just wanted to give you guys an update on that. But yeah, just looking at the picture of this cheesy gordita crunch, I mean, she's not cute. She's not cute. She's got the drawn on eyebrows, weird facial structure, posture, all that. No chin, having ass. No chin. So I can understand why she was insecure about her looks. Because she's not a bad bitch. And she was trying to turn into a bad bitch, or at least a butterface. But for who, though? For the criminals that she was bagging up? She wanted to bag a criminal? I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. Ain't no way you get no fatter ass to just come fuck your husband. We know that ain't it. So a fundraiser for Stone's family described her as loving mother of three, dedicated public servant, spent her career protecting and serving others. Alicia's kindness, courage, and compassion touched everyone. Okay. A gluteal fat transfer procedure known as a Brazilian butt lift, or BBL, involves transferring fat from other parts of the body to increase the size of the buttocks, according to the American Society of Plastic Surgeons. Uncommon complications such as fat embolus resulting in death can occur from injecting fat intramuscularly, experts say. After Stone's death, authorities contacted the Colombian National Police, the U.S. State Department, and a consular services official, the outlet reported. The husband also claimed that an NYPD detective had been sent to Colombia to look into her death. Family members did not immediately respond to the post request for comment. So she leaves 3 daughters behind Or was it just okay? Mom of 3, so leaves 3 children behind, rather. And this is not the first police officer who died of a BBL. Okay, we have another police officer who died of a BBL in from New Orleans, and she traveled to Miami, so she kept it in the States and died. So it's not just if you go overseas, to get the BBL, you're at risk of dying. So obviously we got to cook this bitch. And we'll talk about the other woman too. So people are cooking her in the comments. What archaeologists will find in 500 years? As you can see, the BBL bitch. And then the OnlyFans name tag from 2020 to 2060. They said the fuck a cop need a BBL for middle-aged NYC lady detective with 3 kids, and her number one priority was the size of her ass. LMAO. What an idiot. Yep. When will they ever learn that BBL comes with more disadvantages than advantages? Now, who is going to take care of those 3 kids? Thankfully, she does have a husband. This woman says beauty standards are toxic. Ladies, you are fine the way you are. If you want something, try to enhance it in the gym. And if you feel like you must need surgery, do your research heavily. It's not worth your life. Yeah. At least try the gym first. At least try the gym first. These bitches ain't even trying the gym. That's the damn problem. That's your problem there. These hoes ain't even trying the gym. They just going straight under the knife. They just going straight under the knife like they some goddamn salami. A bitch will chop a body up quick like she's some damn salami. Like, damn. What the hell? I mean, what are you, chopped liver, bitch? Have some pride in yourself. What the hell is going on? So we got to be mindful of this. Guys, maybe she wanted a mommy makeover. 3 kids do a lot of damage to your body. It doesn't mean she did it for other men's intention. Yeah. If you can't afford to get a BBL in the U.S., you shouldn't be getting one. Oh, God. Listening to Cardi will get you killed. No, for real. Death by BBL surgery. We see stories like this once a month, and still people risk their lives for an ant's ass. Some people are lucky to have a BBL, and some people not fit for it, but took that risk to have a good shape is unacceptable. And the doctors need to do their research before they start measuring her body parts. It's impossible on the first step. And you know, them Colombian doctors, they're going to take an organ or two. They're going to take an organ or two on the way out. So they might have taken an organ when they did the BBL, and that's why she couldn't survive it. Yeah, we just going to take a liver, bitch. We just going to take a liver. A bitch wouldn't even know. They'll go under the knife in a foreign country, and then they take a organ, and then the bitch won't even know till she start having complications. Then she going to go to the doctor, and they'll be like, ma'am, so I'm sorry to tell you this, ma'am, but you're actually missing a liver and a lung. And she's like, what do you mean? Yeah, have you had any major surgeries within the past 5 years? Well, I did get that BBL in Colombia. Oh. And then the epiphany hits. Like, damn, bitch, are y'all that dumb? You see all these hoes dying from a BBL. Here's another bitch. Died from BBL. Died from a BBL. 26, and you getting a BBL, baby. You didn't even let your body develop. These be the main hoes talking about, oh, you don't grow up till you 25, or your brain don't fully develop till you 25. Meanwhile, your body don't even fully develop till you damn near 30. So, I mean, your ass coming over here getting a damn BBL at 26, you ain't even let your body grow into it. And I mean, this is a younger woman, a way more attractive woman, and then she gonna go and get the BBL. Again, why does a cop need a BBL? They tired of being a cop. She want to be a video vixen. She tired of being a cop. She want a fat ass so she can get in some music videos and shake her ass for the niggas she's supposed to be arresting. Oh man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Okay, you got to love it. All right. A New Orleans police officer and U.S. Army reservist died after undergoing Brazilian butt lift surgery in Miami back in March, according to reports. NBC6 notes that Wildelis Rosa, 26, died on March 23rd following the cosmetic procedure, which, per the Cleveland Clinic, sees fat removed from different parts of the body and transferred to the buttocks to increase their size, i.e., intraorganal surgery. Okay. On March 18th, the police officer reportedly arrived in South Florida before having pre-operative blood work the following day at Prestige Plastic Surgery Clinic. So at least there can be accountability here. We got a Miami, Florida plastic surgery practice that killed a bitch. So we got 199 Google reviews, and we will very much go to those Google reviews and check out what's up with this plastic surgeon in America. Because at least if you get your procedure done in America, there can be some type of accountability. And I don't expect these other bitches to do the grunt work. And this is an old story, but I don't expect the hoes that say, oh, in the comments, oh, I'm so sorry for her, RIP baby girl. Y'all ain't even doing the brunt work to see who killed her, which doctor killed her, you know, where she got the procedure done, where the accountability need to be done. These hoes don't. I mean, I might be joning on the bitch, but I care more enough to goddamn look through and at least see which one killed her so I can advise you other bitches to stay clear of that one. But see, they don't give a nigga credit. Okay? They don't give a nigga credit. Shout out to Run Daz. He says BGZ still grinding, dying over a dumb looking dumper. Get it together, ladies. Yeah, bitch, what are you doing? Get it together. You're 26 years old. You're an attractive young lady, you know, and you going over to get an ass when you could have just ate fucking burritos at Chipotle every day and hit the gym 3 times a week, and you would have had a fat ass. It's that simple. But no, she wanted the shortcut. According to NBC6, an invoice revealed that Rosa paid $7,495 for the procedure, which saw her bum injected with fat from 12 areas of her body. Rosa then told her family about the procedure 3 days later, so she didn't even tell nobody that she got it done. On March 22nd, with her sister, Anamin Vasquez, revealing to the outlet that she was immediately worried. We had just that feeling in our guts, like something is wrong, she said, adding that she texted her later on March 22nd, her 26th birthday, but there was no answer. No respuesta. Damn. Rosa died the next day, March 23rd, after collapsing in the bathroom. A friend who had been staying with her reportedly found her unresponsive, and despite attempting CPR, Rosa passed away. The Miami-Dade Medical Examiner's Office ruled her cause of death to be pulmonary embolism from blood clots associated with cosmetic surgery. I told you guys, the blood clots are stopping the blood flow from the ass to your heart. And that's what's killing these hoes. It's that simple. If you go in your body and you start rearranging things, your body is not meant to expand that quickly, bitch. How do y'all hoes not understand this basic anatomy? Like, a bitch don't even understand her own body, and then gonna get mad when a nigga don't. Oh, you don't know my body, bitch. You don't even understand your own body. That your shit ain't supposed to be expanding in the speed, bitch. You expanded your ass 15 inches. Like, no, baby, that it's not supposed to go down like that. So Vasquez told the outlet that her sister had complained of extreme pain the day after her surgery. She was also allegedly discharged from the hospital just 1 hour after the procedure. She says that she was having complications. Vasquez said of a text message Rosa had sent another friend at the time. Paying tribute to her sister, Vasquez says that Rosa had just came back from a deployment to Kuwait as a U.S. Army reservist, adding that she wanted to work for the FBI and had a very bright and promising future. Again, what do you need a fat ass to work for the FBI? Like, why do you need a fat ass to work for the FBI? Why do you need a fat ass in the Army? Why do you need a fat ass as a police officer? Unless you're going to be part of some honeypot blackmail scheme. Them are the only options. You either getting a fat ass because you're trying to get out of the law enforcement, or you're getting a fat ass so that I mean, I guess so that you can be part of a honeypot scheme. That's the only thing I can see, bro. That's the only thing I could see. Vasquez revealed that the family didn't know Rosa, the youngest of 5 siblings, was going to get the cosmetic surgery. She had told them that she was going to Miami, bienvenido a Miami, to celebrate her 26th birthday, so she lied. The bitch lied about why she was going to Miami, and y'all continue to say, oh, well, believe your girl when she goes on a girls trip. Nigga, they're lying to their family. Nigga, they're lying to their family about going to Miami to get a BBL. You think she finna tell your dumb ass the truth about her going to her girls trip in Miami? Like, come on, bruh. Like, nigga, they're lying to their family. They're lying to their family, cuz, about some life-threatening shit. She was going to come back home with a fat ass. Everybody was going to be like, oh, Rosa, what have you been doing? She was going to tell them she'd been working out. Lying ass. Per the Mirror, Vasquez said she wanted her sister's death to be a cautionary tale for those who are thinking of having these surgeries. Back in March, the New Orleans Police Department also paid tribute to Rosa following her death. The New Orleans Police Department is heartbroken by the sudden passing of Officer Widelis Rosa, a cherished member of our NYPD family, they wrote in a post on Facebook. While her passing was not related to active duty, this loss is deeply felt by all who had the privilege of working alongside her. They added, Officer Rosa served with integrity, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to the people of New Orleans. Her former teacher, Roger, described Rosa as one of the sweetest, kindest, intelligent, caring, and compassionate people I've ever known, the Mirror notes. People have contacted the Prestige Surgery Clinic and the Miami-Dade Medical Examiner's Office for comment, but did not immediately hear back. So we got some comments in the People magazine. So we got some nigga talking about some what's a BBL. Someone says, don't mess with what you've been given. Somebody says the Kardashian girls who started this awful trend should feel remorse. For all these deaths, their unattainable beauty standard is horrible for society. So the Caribbean Queen says, so if the Kardashians tell people to jump off a cliff, they gonna do it? Stop the nonsense. Story's sad reminder that something can go wrong with any surgery. And yeah, such a shame and heartbreaking loss. So let's look into Prestige Plastic Surgery because they killed this bitch. These surgery, these surgeons are just killing bitches, and they're not facing no accountability. So this is Prestige Plastic Surgery that just caught another booty body. And then they got this picture of like a quote unquote BBL. But this BBL do not look like, they're trying to claim this is a BBL. Nah, this don't look like no damn BBL. This bitch is small. The BBL booty's way bigger than that. So they've been posting, and they're definitely still working. They're definitely still, doing their thing. But let's see if they got some reviews that we can look at. Obviously, I'm gonna go to the lowest rating. That should always be fun. Prestige Plastic Surgery of Miami. So they got 199 reviews, 4.4 stars total. Let's see. Alex Kruk. I accompanied my friend to Prestige for surgery and acted as her caretaker from the moment we arrived. The experience was disappointing and deeply concerning. After the procedure, staff tried to discharge her and put her in the car before she was even fully awake. Yeah, they definitely don't want her to die at the facility, because then it's possible deniability. They say, oh, well, she didn't do the recovery right on her own, or she sat on the BBL and she was supposed to be laying down. Anything to, absolve themselves of accountability. She was clearly not alert or coherent enough to be moved, and I found it incredibly unprofessional and unsafe. The facility itself also seemed dirty and poor maintained, not what you'd expect from a medical establishment. So, like I said, they're putting other bitches' fat in your asses, even in America. Okay? Even in America, they're putting other bitches' fat in your asses, and y'all dumb assholes just mindlessly going over there to get another bitch fat in your ass. I would never recommend this place to anyone looking for safe or compassionate care. The whole experience was terrible, and I was genuinely shocked. Every interaction with them, the before, during, and aftercare was ridiculous. And on top of it, they are terrible at communication and didn't even do what she wanted done. They kept telling her they'll schedule another surgery to fix the problem and have yet to do so. It's been months. Do not go here, I'm telling you. And she didn't do her review. She didn't do her research. That bitch just looked up BBL Miami. I paid over $5,000 for a full surgery at this clinic in February 2025, believing I would receive proper guidance, support, and professional service. What a terrible mistake. Before the payment, they were calling me almost every day. They chased me constantly and assigned me a coordinator named Melissa, who seemed nice, present, and reassuring. She promised to be there from start to finish, but the moment the payment was made, she completely disappeared. I tried to reach her multiple times on WhatsApp. No, why are you communicating with a doctor's office through WhatsApp? That's fucking insane. Bitch, I'm only doing official emails. No reply at all. No updates. No answers. Then one day, she blocked me. Yes, she literally blocked me. She eventually unblocked me, but still ignored all my messages like nothing had happened. I called the clinic several times. One particular secretary made me spell my name 6 times, and I don't have a complicated name. I truly felt like I was talking to a 5-year-old. There were whispers and giggles in the background, and it was just so unprofessional. Honestly, it feels like they're hiring and firing receptionists every week with zero training or communication skills. And to this day, I don't even know if the surgeon is aware I exist. No confirmation, no follow-up, nothing, just silence. I even got the feeling that my name wasn't even in their system anymore, which made me realize how bad the situation really was. My friend who was supposed to travel with me for the surgery also called them 5 times. Each time she was put on hold, told someone would pick up, and then the call just dropped. No one ever called back. They just avoid responsibility and keep pushing things back, hoping we'll give up. And when it comes to getting refunded, good luck. You need to love writing emails because you'll be sending a lot. You need to love calling nonstop, and every call feels like you're speaking to someone who doesn't fully understand what's happening. Nothing works. It honestly feels like you're trying to communicate with people who act like they're from another planet. It's just nonsense. They clearly don't want to give refunds. Even after I sent everything through my bank and explained the full situation by email, they stayed silent. No answers. They just stall and delay, hoping you'll let it go. But I won't. This place is a complete disaster. It's not just bad service, it's emotionally draining, humiliating, and stressful. No one deserves to be treated like this, especially not when it's about your body and your health. If you care about your well being, your time, your mental peace, and your money, please avoid this clinic at all costs. So, this is a review of a person who never actually got their surgery, but they sent $5,000. So, they might have gotten finesse. So it looks like we got a potential corn star in here leaving a review. Whew. Let me clear my throat. Prestige Plastic Surgery scheduled me for a tummy tuck on January 9th, 2025. But the anesthesia doctor decided that it would have to be done in a hospital setting. No problem. But that should have been relayed to me before they scheduled my appointment. They were aware of my cardiac clearance and said there was no problem. On the day the surgery was scheduled, I told the surgeon, I told that the surgeon was going to check on doing it at one of the local hospitals in Miami. After a week or two of contacting them, I was told that the doctor decided not to do it, and I would be refunded the money I paid. I've been constantly getting the runaround promises to have someone call me back, which nobody ever does. This place is a ripoff and fraud. They have no problem taking your money, but can't return it for services not rendered. Wow, so they are literally just finessing people, taking their money and not even giving the surgery. We're very sorry that your surgery couldn't be performed, but we always put safety first. You did receive a refund. It should be reflected on your statement. Please call your bank to confirm. So they're saying they gave her a refund a month after they read this review. So writing a Google review works a lot better. I have a sportswear line which I was introducing to different plastic surgery offices, including Prestige. Hannah was kind enough to accept them and said she would show it to the manager, who would then show it to the surgeons. 2 months went by, and every time I called, they told me that they were still looking at it. Finally, I passed by and was greeted by Adrian, who tried really hard to find an answer for me. But at the end of the day, they kept my garments, which I find extremely unethical and unprofessional. If this is what they do to me, I cannot imagine what they do to their patients. Yeah, so they get a girl was trying to, push her swim line, I guess, swimwear line, sportswear line rather, and the staff just kept her shit. Hello, I would like to share my experience. I contacted the clinic several times to help a friend whom I was accompanying with her arrangements. Each time I called, I was put on hold for long periods, multiple times, and never received any clear answers in the end. On top of that, the staff I spoke with were rude and condescending, providing no solution whatsoever and simply repeating that my friend had to call herself to request her refund. At the moment, we are in the process of taking steps to obtain the refund that is owed, which makes the situation even more complicated. I find it unacceptable that a facility which is supposed to support its patients can treat people in this way. If you'd like, I can adapt it to sound more formal, more firm, or more neutral. Just let me know. What the hell? Oh, so this is a Chat GPT? Is this a Chat GPT review? Very weird. This is by far the most unprofessional clinic I have ever dealt with. It's clear the management has no understanding of how to properly run a business. The staff's overall attitude is consistently rude, dismissive, and highly unprofessional. A clinic operating this way has no business. All right, here we got a woman who actually had surgery, Tristan LeBlanc. Read this. I got lipo 360 and chin lipo here last month. I was told my surgery would probably get pushed a day later, but they let me know before the weekend. No one confirmed the surgery date or time. Got a call at 6 a.m. on Monday. Hey, where are you? So I managed to make it there. As I had flown to Miami the day before, I only speak English, and the woman who was there to instruct me what to do only spoke Spanish. No interpreter provided, and we couldn't answer any of each other's question. The nurse that people keep writing reviews about is actually a medical assistant, and she doesn't work there anymore as of this month. She meant well and was as helpful as she could be, but she had to coordinate everything and translate languages with all the other staff members, so she was always rushing. Even through my consent forms, I had to tell them I wasn't paying my remaining balance until I met Dr. DeLeon, because they let you see your surgeon until surgery day. The prep rooms in the building are not prestige at all. Cheap everything. Two girls who work in the surgical area were playing super loud music. I had to ask for it to be turned down so I could focus on giving the medical assistant my health history only minutes before going into the OR. When I finally met the CRNA, he basically just nodded and gave one-word answers to everything I said/asked. He literally looked like he was on something. No one listened to my heart and lungs. No one in the OR had on booties or gowns. The CRNA and two other girls who were in the OR for the surgery strapped me down, and the CRNA only then inserted the IV and injected sedatives within seconds. There was no "you're in good hands" or "everything is going to be okay." I began crying as I passed out, saying, "Wait, no." And one of the ladies put the gas mask over my face. Despite me turning my head back and forth to avoid it, Dr. DeLeon wasn't in the room yet, and I can only assume she's the one who did my surgery. I woke up crying from fear after surgery. Also didn't think they use opiates for sedation or recovery pain here because they want you in and out ASAP. They simply just don't plan for you to see your surgeon post-op. And then when you ask about it, they say, she's just really tied up right now. I only ever saw Dr. DeLeon for 10 minutes prior to walking into the OR. They don't give you your operative notes afterwards, so you have to request them. It's been 1 month post-op for me, and I'm still waiting. This caused a delay in recovering, both immediately post-op and as the weeks have gone by. Received 3 drainage sessions here. Drainage? Ew, these bitches getting their ass drained, nigga. Received 3 drainage sessions here. When I made it back home and went to my actual lymphatic drainage massages, I was told it's completely barbaric how places like this drain you after surgery. They don't just push out the tumescent fluid, they also get rid of the lymphatic fluid your body needs to repair itself. I also lost a lot of, I told y'all they taking, your DNA and bodily fluids and your organs and your fat and all that stuff. They're storing it and they're reselling it, repackaging it. Excuse me. I also lost a lot of blood during the drainages and passed out during the first session from losing so much fluid at once. Prestige only drains you for 1, bloating discomfort, and 2, so that you look aesthetically good sooner, which should not be first priority. After my 3rd drainage, they told me Dr. DeLeon looked at your pictures and wants videos for social media. She never physically saw me, just wanted content. As I waited for my drainage appointments each day, the 2 front desk girls were talking bad about patients who they were having to contact over the phone. One girl said to the other, "You just tell everyone who calls that you'll call them back." They also called one patient nasty. Post-op instructions for foam and boards is non-existent. I was confused on when to start and stop foam and boards. And a stage 2 faja, I got all of my medical advice from the internet, and thankfully my massage therapist a couple weeks post-op. I woke up from surgery and was sent home in a 2XL faja when my actual size is a ML, a medium to a large. I had zero compression. As a patient, customer, woman, and RN myself, I'm mortified by this experience and would never recommend coming here. Oh, wow. So Natalie Mole 4 years ago was calling out Dr. DeLeon. And I can't show these pictures because they are gory, but I will read the review. Attention, Dr. DeLeon is not a board certified plastic surgeon. She is board certified, but not as a plastic surgeon. My experience was horrible since day one. I didn't see Dr. DeLeon until the day of my surgery because apparently she was not in the office on the day of my pre-op. After my surgery, tummy tuck, I was in so much pain. They don't give you pain medicine. Plus, they prescribed my meds, Percocet, after my surgery. They told me to go to the pharmacy and get my meds. What? I could walk. I couldn't walk. I was in so much pain. They sent me home. I went back for a follow-up. Dr. DeLeon was not there to see me. I tried calling Dr. DeLeon so many times because the pain meds were not doing anything. I had a high fever a week later. I didn't feel good at all. I called the Prestige office and informed them I didn't feel good. They told me it was normal, and Jennifer, nurse assistant, told me not to worry and not to go to the hospital. Ooh, that was weird. I went to the hospital. They told me I got COVID-19 and that I had a seroma as well. I never left my house after plastic surgery. I live alone. I'm 100% sure I got COVID at Prestige Plastic Surgery. No one wears a mask there. My tummy tuck is horrible. My scar is way too high. It is not a bikini line. I still have love handles. She did lipo on my flanks as well, and it's horrible. One side is more pronounced than the other. I went back to see Dr. DeLeon. I waited 6 hours in the waiting room from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. This is a fact. Everyone was apologetic because the doc was taking care of other things. 6 hours later, a doctor saw me and said I didn't have a seroma. Now I'm back to see a radiologist to confirm again. I'm going to another surgeon. Please do your research. This place is not worth it. I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, they don't know what they are doing here. Remember, not every surgeon knows how to do plastic surgery. Dr. DeLeon is a general surgeon. She is not a board certified plastic surgeon. I wouldn't recommend this place. I am botched. I look ridiculous. Here are some pics for my spitting suture. She can't even do that right. So she's botched. Yes, she's botched. Oh my God. These images are disgusting. Fuck. I wish I would have never looked at it. Shit. Oh my God. My eyes are fucking burning, dude. Holy. We gotta take a break.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.
I had to step away for a second, man. That shit was nasty. That shit was nasty, bro. So let's see. Anyways, wow. I'm trying to find out where the good reviews start. There's so many bad reviews. Holy hell. All right. All right, so we got a few bad reviews, a few more bad reviews. So Prestige Plastic Surgery is not a good place to go. Dr. Timothy Bradley is a practicing doctor at Prestige Plastic Surgery. He's not only serviced to work there, he bounces around throughout Miami doing work at multiple offices. His work is awful. It literally doesn't even look like you've been touched once. Your swelling goes down. It's a complete waste of money going through him. He don't do a good job with making you feel comfortable either. If I hadn't already paid my money and let's see, and was told I couldn't be refunded, I would have never went to him. After my surgery, I ran into complications and there was literally zero help. It took days for them to even let the nurse see me at Prestige, who offered no help. They advise against going to the hospital, but do not listen to them. They do not care about anything but the money. That's all. The customer service and just overall genuineness about people's lives is not there. They do whatever they can to persuade you to come there, but they are awful, like 100%. Dr. DeLeon might be good at her craft, but I will never know because of the poor service and bad business practices of Prestige. Too many red flags prior to my scheduled surgery date. I was given the impression that Dr. D sees you during your pre-op appointment and came to find out she rarely ever sees patients unless you're scheduled for a BBL, maybe. Surgery was canceled the day of surgery by Prestige due to an emergency, but come to find out that Dr. D had not been feeling well and she wanted to reschedule me the following day. FYI, do not disclose if your employees are sick and then recommend the same employee perform a major surgery even though they're sick. If you're on the fence about Prestige, my recommendation is pay the extra money for better services and professionalism in an office setting. If you don't care about being treated like another number or an assembly line, then go for it. Cosmetic surgery might be par for the course in Miami, but do not let anyone treat you, your body, or money any type of way and forget how I was treated after requesting a refund. It doesn't matter how good you are at your craft. If you have bad management around you, your business will suffer. They said doctors might be great, but the staff and service leaves not to be desired. Bradley not friendly. So yeah, a lot of people upset about not getting proper service, refunds, etc. I mean, it does look like, it would be a legit type of situation because it's apparently it is ran out of this building here. So, and this is, I'm not really sure exactly where, but somewhere in here. But yeah, man, these hoes are risking their lives. Risking their lives. Oh man. And the the pictures are disgusting. Oh god. The pictures are just gross, man. These nasty post-op images. Wow. So y'all better be careful, man, because oh shit. Are they talking surgery complications? Okay, so they Yeah, so they saying Dr. DeLeon is getting on lives. So apparently she's this blonde woman here.
Wow, somebody just said they
She
wanted to
looked
send
botched her damn self.
You, that's money for you.
Christine.
That's one thing about
And these dumbass hoes falling for it.
this company. Like, y'all want to support her. You're using me as leverage to let them know that you know what you're doing and that you got somebody here that knows what they're doing. And that tax is going to be safe and secure in your hands. You funny.
Hey, Dr.
This is 7 hours ago.
D. Hi. Hey, I know you getting ready to enjoy your moment with your mom, but as promised, I did let the girls know that we was going live today, and we're just gonna talk really fast but in detail about.
So these the oh god, oh my god, you're cooked, bro. These are the hoes that are, working the office. I mean, these are hoes picking up the phone, answering the phone, cussing y'all dumbasses out when y'all requesting a refund. Godly.
Just possible complications that you can have with any type of doctor, any type of procedure, and the fact that we know this comes with plastic surgery, but what do you feel as a doctor standpoint? How can you make sure that that patient has the support that they need, or what are some things they should look for from the surgeon as far as their support in case they have to go to the hospital or whatever the case may be? But let's only talk about Prestige, your standards, and this is not going towards no particular doctor whatsoever. And we just talking about your standards. What is your standards and what do you feel, even if they don't stay with me, because I know with me working with you is a different experience versus somebody staying at a hotel, Airbnb, or another house or anything of that sort.
Of course. So, my staff always asks patients where they're staying. We get a phone number. We try to get as much information as we can to try to understand who they're staying with, if it's going to be safe. Of course, the requirement is that they have to have an adult stay with them for the first 24 hours. But beyond 24 hours, it's not required by law. But we still, of course, make sure that they have somebody that's going to stay with them. Because if you're here for a mommy makeover, for example, you're going to need help beyond that 24-hour period. And so, sometimes we find patients don't have adequate caretakers, and, we.
Boy, and she looked like her face is stuck with Botox and all this type of shit.
At that point, we'll help them try to find somebody. Even
this is Dr. DeLeon, folks.
We have to scramble at the last minute. I know you've had me call you, before and say, hey, I have a patient here who obviously
Dr. D, not to cut you out, but Dr. D is one of them doctors where if she feel like the care is not there, like if you having a tummy tuck on mommy makeover or whatever, and you say you're going to a hotel, Dr. D would be like, listen, I'm not going to do your surgery. I need you to figure something out for at least the first few days. And then you can transition over, because despite those 24 hours after surgery, she actually cares about you after 24 hours, all the way till you get home.
Well, I mean, that's not what the Google reviews are saying, Dr. DeLeon. We might have to do a deep dive into this clinic here because it looks very ratchet. It's giving Dr. DeLeon is having these hoes be the muscle, running down people to collect their money, barking down on people who have bad surgeries and complain about it, telling them to shut the fuck up, silencing people. That's what it's giving, honestly. Dr. DeLeon is a head honcho. She provides the surgeries. She sucks at it because she's not approved to do these cosmetic surgeons. She's a licensed surgeon, but not licensed in cosmetic surgery. Those are two different things.
In a year or two later, if not longer. So,
and the reason why she's not doing regular surgeries most likely is because she failed at doing regular surgeries and probably put somebody's life at risk, and now she's having to do cosmetic surgeries.
Exactly.
As far as what are some questions that dolls could ask to make sure in an event of an emergency they are prepared. What is some advice you could give somebody to ask another surgeon if they need any type?
Oh, we're gonna do a all right, we're gonna do a deep dive on this. We're gonna do a deep dive on this whole clinic, and we're gonna expose it because they already caught a body this year. Fuck it. They already caught a body this year. We're gonna expose this clinic. Fuck it.
Of emergency.
Well, I mean, the first thing they should ask him is, are you accessible after I leave your facility? Who do I call if there's
Dr. DeLeon, stop it. From all the Google reviews, you are not accessible, baby. You are not accessible. You are not accessible. And you rushing people out the door. You getting these sisters to bully people and talk shit about people behind their back when they're calling in. They over here calling people disgusting and this, that, and the third. Man, y'all trying to clean y'all image up, but y'all have utterly failed. Y'all already got a body this year. Got a bitch who already dead this year.
an emergency? Or, how do I get in touch with you? I tell all my patients we have a 24-hour number, that it's a cell phone that we give them that number and their post-op instructions. If they have questions or concerns, they can call it at any time. And then, of course, if they stay with you or a couple of other providers in town, they have direct access to me. They have my number. Most legitimate, I hate to say that, but it's true. Most legitimate caretakers, recovery homes in Miami have my information, have my cell phones, and will call me if there's an issue with any of my patients. And that's my expectations.
But y'all telling people not to go to the hospital. Look, man, we don't believe it. I can't show, a lot of the shit that they got on this page because it's pretty much just nasty images of bitches' titties and shit and ass. But yeah, man, no. I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. A lot of you ladies should not trust it. And I just don't understand the allure of the BBLs. But we do have something to look forward to. We have Sunday Night Football. We got the Washington Commanders, Kansas City Chiefs. I'm actually going to be talking more sports as well on my Reclaim channel, so get ready for that. We're gonna have to talk a lot of sports talk because this season in both football and basketball is absolutely crazy. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for joining the stream. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Reclaim Your Thumb. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship request to the email down below with a screenshot of your cash app so I know you're paying your ties, man. Y'all need to be on my freaking dean with BS. You already know.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.